Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing mulberry grafting. This is a nice mulberry tree that I have in my backyard and I've had it for a few years. However, there's a problem. The tree dried up and died literally, but the roots stayed alive and it gave new branches. So the new branches started right below the area that it was grafted. So although it was a grafted mulberry tree, the new branches after it dried away are not any grafted branches. So the fruit of this tree is not really nice. It tastes nice, but they're really small berries that we have, and I would like some better berries. And this is a nicely established tree with great roots, and that's why you usually do grafting. So I bought a new mulberry tree that I planted recently, and I'm gonna take some scions and buds from that tree and graft them onto this one so that we can have a better tree here as well. So I'll be cutting one of these branches and graft scions and buds, so we will try multiple grafts on the cut branch. So I've decided to cut the larger branch here, and I want to cut it a place where you would typically want new branches to grow, so I'll be cutting it from here. You want to clean the area before you do your grafts. Take away anything around it that will hinder working with it. We're gonna graft it around the bark, so the bark has to be clean cut. So let's get our scion, and this is the tree we'll be using for our grafts. As you can see, we have got some nice buds growing on this new branch that has grown this year, so we'll be cutting this branch and using it for our graft. This one looks really nice. So it has got multiple branches. I'll be cutting the one that has multiple branches so the remainder can grow as well. And here, what we do usually is we cut off the leaves. I repeat these in every video so that beginners can learn how to do grafts. You always, when you are doing summer grafts and you have leaves on your scion, for the buds or for the scions, you want to cut off the leaves first so that it doesn't dry up, and you want to be careful about that. So we'll be using this. We'll use a scion with 2 or 3 grafts, and the rest we'll be using for buds, because we'll be doing multiple grafts with this brand. So first, I want to get bud out of here. This is the bud I'm going to use for a bud graft. So we want to take it out. See? This is our grafting bud here. We have taken out the center, the root. Now I'll be placing it into the branch. So let's make a cut here. Cut the bark. And have our bark slide in there. See, just slid in there beautifully. That's it. Now we want to add a scion graft right next to it in the other corner. So let's prepare our scion for that. Here's our scion. We'll cut off the remainder of this branch. 1, 2 scions. We'll cut off from there. Take away these branches. So I'll be cutting off this part of the branch. Then up the scion, lift it here, and insert our scion under the bark, and we'll be wrapping it. I'll add another scion in another corner. And here is another one with 2 nice buds, so we'll be inserting that right next to it. We'll be making another cut here. So now we can wrap this up. We have now 3 grafts here. Let's try putting some rubber band around it so this whole graft stays in location. Wrap it tight so that it doesn't dry out while healing. Next, we'll use some wound dressing on the top. You can find wound dressing online. You can buy it there or from your local store. Just put some wound dressing. It helps speed up the healing process and make sure that your scions stay clean, don't get infected while healing. That should do it. I'll put some more parafilm around the corners, also on top of our scions. Every time we do a summer green graft, we want to make sure that our graft doesn't dry up because of the heat in the summer. I have forgotten that quite a few times, so we are wrapping it up with foil. You can also use paper to cover it. It doesn't matter. The important thing is that your graft doesn't dry up with the sun and the heat of the summer. So we will wrap it like this, close it up on the top so water doesn't get inside, and we protect it from the elements. That's pretty much it. So if you like my video, please subscribe and share. Thank you.